Hey, I got a question for you. Are you an active B2B consultant? Are you an experienced professional who is looking to start into the consulting industry? Or are you a student wondering whether or not starting a career in consulting is worth it? If yes to any of those questions, you are a great fit to have a 15 minutes free coaching call with me. And during that call, we will be looking at your career and life goals, as well as your current and past experiences. And we will also be able to figure out whether or not we can together build a roadmap towards building your desired career with your desired lifestyle. So don't hesitate to get in touch with me at consultinglifestyle.fm/coaching. COACHING. Consultinglifestyle.fm/coaching. Now, let's go and listen to the episode. Hello and welcome to the Consulting Lifestyle Podcast. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about why you should maximize your strength instead of trying to fix your weaknesses. So in this episode, I'm going to show you this little book. This is the book Strength Finder from Gallup. And that book is actually based on the work done by Donald Clifton. And it's based on the theory that in order to progress in life, in order to do something extraordinary with your life, you need to bank on your strength rather than trying to fix all your weaknesses. And that is something that is very opposite to what we are used to learn. Because when we were at school, we were trying to have good grades on absolutely every course. And if you are very good at grammar, if you are very good at uh, maybe physical education, you might be less good at mathematics or science, and vice versa. So you try to in school, you're really taught to be excellent at everything. Whereas actually, if you want to reach, if you want to fulfill your potential, or at least reach big results, you usually have to rely on your biggest strength or your biggest strengths if you have many. So in this book, in my opinion, what was important for me to do was a kind of self-discovery with regards to the type of work I want to do for the next 5 to 10 years, the type of activities I would like to do on a daily basis for many hours a day, and what type of activity that I do will actually make me move the needle towards my biggest goal. And I believe that self discovery is extremely important to do that and to have real clarity on that. So only in this book you have actually 34 different strengths that are explained in detail. And they while you are actually reading this, you can also do a test, a strength finder test on internet, on the website from the same that has the same title as the book, so the strength finder website. You can do a test, and after having answered all the questions that are in the test, and it's a very extensive and in-depth test, you can discover what are your five main strengths. And then those five main strengths are obviously explained in the book, and you can also read it online with the report that you get after you have finished your test. So I'm going to talk to you about the result that I get after I have made the test myself. So the result that I get, I had five different strengths. So the first one is, I'm going to list all of them, and then I'm going to go in detail about each of them. So these are the achiever, the input, the competition, the belief, and communication. And I believe that those five strengths actually summarizes myself very well. First of all, the achiever. The achiever is pretty much self-explanatory. So it is really someone that really want to do realize big things, and is always action oriented. So it's always taking action. So there is a very slow or a very low difference, a very low time frame in between the idea and the action that is taken. So the achiever is someone that is always taking action. Second one is input. Input is someone, it's particular to someone that is that likes to gather information and likes to store it. Like someone that will be working at the library, for example. So someone that has a big amount of books and try to keep them, try to store them, make the research, and try to also gather the research into a something that is understandable in a report or an ebook, an e-guide, etc. So this is also typically something that I do because I'm someone that is, for example, passionate about history or African history. So this is and I have a lot of books about it as well. Um, then the third one is competition. So competition is really yeah, there is something that I think it's a bit negative is the comparison. So trying to always compare your progress to others. This is something that I know I do it much less than before, but yes, I know that it is something that I do. But I also like to finish first. I also like to win something. But in the past, I was maybe more looking around me when I was thinking about winning. But now I'm thinking much more about winning against myself, winning against my own limits and my own limiting belief, because actually at the end of the day I have my own career path, I have my own life path, so I don't need to necessarily compare myself because we are all so different. The fourth one is belief, and belief is really, it's close to faith basically, because it is something that is not tangible, but something that is inside you, a burning desire inside you to really be your best, appear at your best, and execute really your best in absolutely everything that you do. So belief is, I believe, something that is very related to the achiever and the competitive mindset, because it is really the characteristic of someone that really is able to bet on herself, on himself, and has faith in their own abilities. And the last one, last but not least, is communication. Usually communication is someone that likes to be a podcaster, that likes to be a presenter, that likes to always be in communication with people, someone that is pretty extroverted. And that defines me greatly. So really, I really liked to. So I have gone through those five different strengths. I really liked having done that test, because I think it was just confirming a lot of things that I was thinking about. And now I keep those five strengths close to me, always in my mind, and also in front of my eyes, so that I am sure that the activities that I decide to do enable me to use my strength. Because if I want to go as far as I can, I have to use those strengths. So thank you very much. I really encourage you to do the test as well. I'm gonna put a link on the test that you can the same test that you can do in the show notes, or so in the description of the video. I have absolutely no commercial link, no commercial relationship to it. It's really more for you, and I believe that it is a test that is worthwhile, mostly if you are in a moment in which you are thinking about which directions you should take for your career, or for your business, and for your personal life. So thank you very much. This was again an episode of the Consulting Lifestyle, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye. Thank you for listening to the Consulting Lifestyle podcast. If you have enjoyed the episode, leave a review on iTunes or one of your preferred podcasting platform. And if you want to further our relationship, please join our community. Our community is available at consultinglifestyle.fm/community. Looking forward to keep in touch with you. Bye bye.